Welcome back to Going for Gold with Gia. We have the last of our coaches who you might have seen in a prior episode, our sabre coach, Christian Rascioni.
Rascioni.
Okay.
Perfect.
Rascioni.
All right. Christian brings so much energy to our team, not only on the strip, but also behind the scenes of our social media and even making sure the team is well fed.
It's my priority.
Yes.
When you talk about the food, we're going to talk about the food.
Yes,
but
of course.
Before I forget, Hungarian or Italian?
It's hard to say. Born and grew up in Italy, but part of my childhood in Hungary. Emotionally, more Hungarian.
We're so glad to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
We go to stats and winning bouts and losing bouts or winning the championships. But the last year, since I've been at Notre Dame for 20 years, the first time I've seen that one weapon was represented in top 4 with all 4 athletes, with a gold, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze. Christian, I think you carried the team or your weapon and you as a coach to this title. So we take the credit for it, but thank you for all you do every single day. And what you bring on the table, intensity, and really the whistle. One of these days we're going to poison that whistle. But thank you for being here. Thank you being the part of our incredible
It's definitely my pleasure.
We brought you cannolis today. I asked Gia what your favorite food, because Rolly loves his chocolate. Cedric is very particular about his food. Gia also loves chocolate.
This is really funny, by the way.
Yeah. And the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, "Oh, Domino's pizza."
Oh, no, Papa John's.
Papa
John's pizza. Yes.
So I have to know, is that cannolis to the top Papa John's?
Okay, first of all, I have a lot of favorite foods. I love food. I love cannolis. And Papa John's pizza is not so bad. I mean,
Yeah, no. I was like, yeah, there's got to be something else. Like, you all have a sweet tooth. So I'm like...
I eat everything,
He'll have
from the appetizer to the dessert.
So he'll have his espresso before the practice starts.
Well, we're going to start out with some icebreakers to get to know you a little bit more. Since you're from a lot of different places with a lot of very unique food items that tend to be favorites. Coffee, pasta, or pizza, your ultimate fuel?
I would say pizza.
Only Papa John's, though, right?
Only Papa John's, yes.
Papa John's.
It's difficult to find it in Italy. That's the problem. But
when you go home,
I miss it. Yes. Yes. I Google it.
You see how much shipping would cost?
Yes.
Yeah. One Italian or Hungarian food that you think everyone should try?
Okay, Hungarian food, I would say paprikás krumpli, which is a goulash made by potatoes. It's considered a very poor food. Then people don't advertise it very much. But
poor
it's really
people
good.
food?
Yes, in the traditional
ways.
In the country for farmers, but it's really good. It's really good. And Italian, I think seafood pasta is really good as well.
Now we got to clear this up. Does cheese belong on seafood pasta?
No. No. Only cheese is some parmesan on tuna pasta. Okay. It's allowed. It's very subjective. Someone likes it, but the only way. It's not allowed.
If this fencing doesn't work out for us, but we can start the food channel.
Oh, totally. Yes, yes.
Cooking
Notre
channel.
Dame food, yes, food network.
Offshoot.
Yes.
I've been asking all the coaches, foil, épée, or sabre, which one's better to watch?
Okay, sabre, of course, I love sabre. It's my weapon, and I love to watch it. But to be honest, high-level épée is very spectacular, especially in the past years. It's very enjoyable. And nowadays, there are so many incredible athletes. It's much more open, I think. The field is so open, and they don't have to deal so much with the refs, which is a really good thing.
Speaking of sabre. Huh?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so both foil coaches said sabre.
Oh.
Cedric, of course, said his own weapon.
Okay, yes.
It's 2 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. All right, we're going to have somebody tie break this at some point.
I think we should abolish foil.
I know, poor foil.
It was great till Athens.
Yes.
Till 2004 was great.
Yes.
And then when they changed rules, I think they did a good job.
Are still the beautiful fencers out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it was a
overall.
different fencing. Yeah.
Correct. Christian was coming here for a 1-day interview and then flying to Chicago, driving here, going back to Chicago to European Championships. And I was really hoping that he would like this place, that he would say yes to come to South Bend, because we imported him all the way from Trieste, northern Italy, when he ran alongside with his wife. Happens to be also an incredible fencing coach. And rival school to us, the Columbia University.
Enemies.
Yeah, no, we cannot say that. Sarah's gonna, you're gonna get in trouble on that
Yes.
one. The story comes from you're successful. You work with the Italian national team. You had multiple, alongside with your wife, the multiple national team members, the European champions, world medalists. Then you make the U-turn and come to middle of the Midwest, South Bend, to Notre Dame. Tell us a little bit about it. The decision.
First of all, I thought that it was time for a change, to find something different, for a new adventure. And I always being in love with US, with the atmosphere, with the people, and always being very, very attractive to try to fence and to coach in America. And then we got to know each other, started talking, and the job opportunity came out, and visiting Notre Dame, it was just an epiphany.
Whoa, it's a big word for the Hungarian Italian guy right here.
I was planning, very honest, to move a little later, after Olympics, after Tokyo Olympics, but the opportunity was so good. I saw something special. I just wanted to get it done.
What excites you? 6 years later, is it 6 years?
6 years, 7th season now.
7th season.
Wow.
So we celebrated the 30th of September was your 6-year anniversary.
Yes. I think what we have here is it's the special atmosphere. We work together amazingly. You dared to give me a lot of freedom, which I love, to be honest. It's something I really loved in my life. And you gave me trust from the first day. I always felt like at home. And the dynamic we have among ourselves with the other coaches, Cedric, Rolly, it's really incredible. There is no one day that one coach is jealous of the other, no ego. We really act like a team, cheering for each other and genuinely being happy for each other's success. Then it's amazing. It never happens in our sport. It doesn't. It doesn't.
So dealing with Cedric's jokes, you're still here 6 years later.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah,
nothing is perfect. Is that right?
And we have this rivalry, French-Italian rivalry, that is never ending. He keeps me alive.
Yeah, he keeps all of us honest.
Yeah,
correct.
Definitely. Yes.
Christian, what's your favorite part of coaching sabre specifically?
Compete. Compete, to travel to the competitions, that adrenaline, that focus, that's I think we work for that, that feeling before start the competition. All of us, I think we have a different approach, a different way to live it.
The sabre squad in particular have the loudest lungs I have ever heard.
And I'm not
you guys
satisfied
practice
enough.
screaming, right?
Yes. And I'm still yelling at them because they don't scream enough. We struggled in 2021, the first next, when you remember, it was not allowed to scream because of COVID and the mask and everything. I was struggling. Because on one side I was telling them to scream, but we are not allowed. Then it was hard.
What is your strategy when you coach against your wife?
To stay calm. Stay calm. We fenced each other so many times in the past 6 years, not just college fencing, but the next. It's like to face a friend. I mean, some of my former students, they're coaching as well. It's just you let your fencers to express themselves. Of course, you support them, and that's it.
Wow, that's deep. I mean, we had Rolando coaching his daughter in important competitions, and you're coaching against your wife.
Yes.
Wow, it doesn't get any more family oriented.
Yes,
for sure.
No, not at all.
I think your own kid is something that's the deepest thing.
Recruiting wise, you're one of the best I've seen. What is your strategy when you recruit the kid?
I truly think anybody comes here to Notre Dame has to be happy. And of course, I try to show them the incredible potential of this school, this program. for me, coming from Europe, is the best combination possible to have an incredible education and an incredible career. At the same time, to be able to compete at the highest level in fencing. You can win an Olympic medal, a World Championships medal, and to achieve an incredible education and to build your life. And it's what I try to show them. But of course, also I try to have people really, really convinced to be here, to be happy to be here, because it's easy to work with happy people.
Let's ask the saber fencers at 7 a.m. training how happy
Yeah,
They might change their mind. That's a recruiting. Then it's too late.
Well, Christian, you also have a philosophy, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but your saber fencers are not allowed to suit up and actually fence with their weapons until like 2 weeks of conditioning, right?
No, that's something. Saber nowadays, how it's built, is the most athletic weapon in the order. Probably a penfold they need more stamina, but we need a lot of specificities, agility, and reactivity, and that's the perfect time of the season to build it up. Also, many fencers, fortunately, they competed at the Senior World Championships, and literally they put the saber down July the 30th, and they need a longer break, a mental break. Also, his weapon, being very aggressive, is very consuming, and it's important to regenerate this hunger to fence, because I don't like to see people, and for me it's the same. It's like factory, just doing it with no passion, with not hunger.
We had an NCAA championships followed by the Junior World Championships in China. Then we had the Pan Am Games, zonals, summer nationals, World Championships.
Yeah.
Do you take a break off, time off?
August, yes.
August.
Well, 20 days.
So you're ready to
Yes.
go?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
We can't let you go without talking about the national championship. What does nationals mean to you being hosted here at home?
I think it's amazing because the attachment people have to the program, to the school, alumni, just supporters. It's incredible. It's I've never seen anything like this, and not just fencing, to be honest, because it's enough to look outside during a football weekend or basketball event and a women's basketball game, just to see the bleachers. I think we hosted 2022, and the bleachers were crowded, which in fencing doesn't happen so often. It was beautiful, and I think it's a lot of adrenaline and it's a lot of energy. Then it's the most exciting thing.
And my last question, because I have to ask this because I gotta embarrass Gia every time. What is one thing that we should know about Gia?
Cedric said I was never on time.
Okay, that's. But to be honest, he's one of the few people who, when he's telling you something, he genuinely try to deliver it. And usually in life, and especially growing up, you say, okay, that's nice words, and you make peace with that. It's normal, it's part of life. But Gia, he really means it. It's hard sometimes to believe, if you don't know him really well, really close, that he really means what he says and what he tries to do.
Beautiful words. Thank you for the loyalty to what we do here, to the kids we coach and our fencers who are lucky to have a mentor like you here. And
thank you.
For all of us to have a friend and co-worker like you.
It's fun. It's my pleasure, and thank you for having patience with my whistle on morning practices.
Hey, we're just glad it's not a megaphone or.
Yeah, I could. Yes.
Thank you again for joining us, so Christian, Gia. Thanks for being here. Fans, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode and with our special guest, Christian. We will see you next week, and
Go Irish! It's yours.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Yeah, he got those earlier on Wednesday with his eclairs, and I walked in and he's like shoving his mouth. I got
eclairs, and I'm like hungry, so I'm like shoving the eclairs, and she comes in and goes, "Oh, are you eating the donut?" I said, "Yes, yes. You can whatever you want, but I'm eating the